one of the areas of the game that I think that has changed a lot since compared to FM23 is the fact that in FM23 you could put in a tactic and just change mentality. Boom. Hey, done. Dusted. AI might change a few roles and duties, but there isn't really a change in the tactic as much, right? I still remember the old days when we would go like, oh, I'm waiting for the AI to go 424. I don't know if you guys remember this from the old days when I was streaming and I was going like, I'm waiting for it to go 424. I'm going to hit it. But it doesn't do that anymore as well. So what the AI actually does in a lot of its formation changes, it does change formations. Yes, it does. Pretty late. But what it tends to do more, it is role and duty changes, right? So it pays a lot of it. There's a higher payoff right now if you can recognize the change and see what it might do to your own system. So I've been doing a lot of that, and also on top of that, we've done opposition instructions, which has been the focus of the last stream, right? So these next few streams, we're doing stuff about opposition instructions and how opposition instructions can impact your tactic. But before we do that, Red Dog, you resubbed. This is my 2-month sub in a 3-month streak. Yay. No, man. He says thanks for the 3 months. Thank you very much for your 3 months, man. I'll take it as a 3 months. Thank you. So that means I have to go into the game notebook. Where's Red Dog? I got to find your player. But we haven't gone into the game, man. So I'm going to give you a Nim, whatever his name is, plus, oh my God, 193 already. So now he goes to 196. Yep. That's it. He's got another +3 because of resubbing. Thank you very much for the resub. I've just done it. And of course, you haven't seen the game yet. We haven't popped into the game. Because what I want to do right now is we're going to revisit. I'm going to talk about opposition instructions. So my camera might disappear for a while. But the goal here is I want to explain what I'm doing. Okay. Now, in the game of Football Manager, I use opposition instructions to influence the style of play, to shut down potential threats, right? But it's important to understand what these opposition instructions can do. Okay, wrong page. Oh, it's like, wrong scene, maybe. So here we go. Right, okay, so we've got these opposition instructions, right? Now, I want to like kind of put my camera off for a while. Right? I don't want my camera to be in the way. Okay, all right, so we've got opposition instructions. We got like the basic one is type marking. I tend to avoid using it whenever I find myself faced with the players like who have got great acceleration, balance, and first touch. Why? They can skin a tight mark. So tight marking is extremely dangerous. And I also avoid using it against specific roles. Like the Segundo Volante, I will avoid using it against roles like the Mazzala and the roaming playmaker. So time marking is something that you want to be careful with, right? Whenever there's a player that's got great acceleration, balance, and first touch, he's going to turn anyone who's time marking him. And then you got a problem. He gets in and he starts to become a goal threat. And then these roles, the Volante, the Mazzala, and the roaming playmaker, they have a lot of movement in them. The Mazzala goes into the half space. He'll drag any player who's time marking him out of that. To follow him, a roaming playmaker might pull players out of position, and a Segundo Volante. So these are roles I will avoid using these type marking instructions with. So what about show onto weaker foot? Now, the thing about the show onto weaker foot instruction is this. Okay, it's great. Simply, use it. I tend to use it in a very simple way. First, I like to shut down long shots, forcing players into mistakes, right? Why do I do this? If they have a weaker foot, you kind of need to know. You got to go and do your homework, because whenever you find a player who's left only and you force him onto a weaker foot, what you're trying to do is you're trying to trigger a press, which can happen if he miscontrols the ball. But it's really rare to find players with, predominantly playing with one foot. So what I tend to do is I target defenders who have poor composure, balance, first touch, and passing, and against players with good long shots and technique. So this is something else that I tend to do in the game. Now, the other instruction that I really like is show onto left foot, right foot. Okay, because this is a fantastic way for you to funnel play, right? It's one way, when I play the 4-3-1-2 or if I'm playing against a 4-3-1-2 or a system which only has got wing backs, right? I tend to keep them on the flank so they can't feed the ball inside. So you tend to force the player onto the flank he's playing. So if he's a right-footed player, force him onto the right flank. You can also do it, you see a winger, okay, he's deadly from crosses, force him inside, right-footed, then force him onto the left, make him come inside. Sometimes these players have poor agility. When you force them inside, they lose control of the ball, you get the ball back. Idea here is triggering the press. But the thing is, these kind of things, they're all formation dependent. Are your players close enough to do that? Sometimes you need two players to get onto one opposition player. And sometimes you might be playing with a really broad system, like a low defensive line, high line of engagement. Then really these kind of showing onto the left foot and the right foot don't really work very well. So it's going to be very, very formation dependent. And then, of course, the players I tend to target will be fullbacks in narrow systems, 4-4-2 diamond. I keep them wide, forcing them to the flanks. Inside forwards who are good goal scorers. These are the simple ones that I do. And of course, my favorite, right? You find a player who's far, basically, you see Erling Haaland, hard tackle him. Why? Don't bother trying to turn that player, especially if he's got great acceleration, balance, first touch, dribbling. These are the players, right? You go like, oh, the moment they break free and try and come into my goal, you know what's going to happen? You might run into a situation where they give up goal scoring opportunities. Okay. Yes. So those are the OIs. Okay, so I've given like a basic framework for you guys now. So whenever you go into the game, there's a framework to use. Now, here is where it gets tricky. Are OIs, like, can you set an OI up for a tactic and go, hey, I'm going to set it for this tactic and I'm going to run with it? Okay, to some extent you can, but dangerous. Why? Because sometimes you're thinking, I'm playing this tactic, I want other teams to, be forced into my game plan. Well, that may only work until the AI decides, hey, you know what, I'm changing my formation or I'm changing my roles and duties. And sometimes, like for example, you're tight marking you got tight marking on your fullbacks, right? A lot of you got tight marking on fullbacks, right? You put tight marking on your fullbacks, and guess what happens? You get skinned by really fast wingers. So my advice to you is always do your homework before you apply to OIs. All right. How are you guys, man? Good morning, sure. How are you? Okay, so I just thought I'd explain all this for you guys. Every dog, I've already boosted your player. He's now oh no, not 198. Sorry, somebody is now 198 already. I gave him 196, but apparently no, they needed more. So he's now 198. Damn it, this guy is too much, man. My family is good, man. Emidovic. I got your message. Calculations. I have to look for my spreadsheet again. Yeah, I haven't gone to my spreadsheet and the deep calculations for a while, but I think it is somewhere. And I'll pass it to you. Although I'm doing something more now as well. Only problem is I'm hoping SI will do that for FM25. I don't have to do it anymore. I'm gonna get on. I don't know. I think SI can make the data hub a lot more user friendly. I won't say it's not. It is okay at this point in time, but I still think that the game needs it needs to do things. Certain things it needs to do. All right. All right. So we've got a game coming up. Let's go to the data. Let's prepare for the game. Like typical. Let's go. You know what? How are we gonna approach this match? Android forever a poor team compared to the quality you possess. Okay, well, fine. That's always good to know. Except they have my players. Yeah, a lot of these teams that are poor, right? They have good players because you know what we did, right? I loaned one of my best strikers here. He's a youth striker that's developing, so we loaned him. Jump period is 17. He's got one thing he doesn't have is agility. So actually we can try and tight mark him, but he's fast. His first touch is 13. So we could try and tight mark him, all right, with a defender. It's a bit dicey because he still has very good acceleration, but I don't think he's great on the turn because of his agility but his balance is good. So he can take the ball down and turn, Yeah, still decent. We shouldn't try because it's off the ball is also very good. So I think we want to be very careful with him. Then we got, of course, Takagi Ramen. Yes, he's one of your super gents in the game. 18, 18, 16. We cannot afford to tight mark this guy or show him onto weaker foot. He doesn't have one. He can cut inside. He can play on the left and on the right flank. So obviously, whoever is managing him did his homework. I mean, they already improved his weaker foot. So definitely, he has got two good feet. So if I pull him inside or pull him outside, I'm going to get into trouble. He can read the game. So this is another player. We're just going to do one simple thing. We're going to hard tackle him. Here on this side, we've got another player who's very fast, but his balance is not good. So yeah, this player, we probably can try and actually he's playing on the right foot, right? We keep him on the left because he's got bad crossing, right? So if we see Omar Mamouche, we want to keep him to the left. Takagi Ramen, whether right or left, doesn't make much of a difference. He's gonna cross, he's gonna go to his head, he's gonna score goals, right? Yeah, so we are going to have to hard tackle this guy. And then we're going to keep this guy on the left wing. Other than that, I'm not going to bother with anyone else, right? So these are the two main threats in the team. We're going to identify, I want to use OIs to target these players. So let's go to the opposition instructions. Okay, we're going to remove all this. We're going to clear all this first, okay? All right, so players, we know what we want to do, right? So we got Takagi Ramen. The first thing we want to do is, hello, my Takagi. Let's hard tackle you. Huh? My own Kushere, Ashare. Oh, this guy is going to be a pain in the ass. He's good. He's a good player. He's going to be difficult. He's my own player. So we're just going to weaker foot him. We're going to weaker foot this guy as well. Because let's see if he's got long shots. 12, technique 14. Yeah, he's still a threat from outside the area. Okay, here we want to keep him on the flank, right? So we want to keep him wide. He wants to cut inside. He's got a favorite left foot. So we're going to keep him on his left foot and not allow him inside, right? But we're not tight marking either one of them because they're really fast. So there's no point tight marking these guys. We're going to get into trouble. That means that I'm also going to check my tactic to see whether we have tight marking as a PI. Now, here at the back, again, now I don't know. I forgot about these two guys. So let's go and find. I mean, we can come in here and check here. Oh, this is my player too. What is with this? This is loans. You see what I mean? You can loan players. This is how your loan players will develop. If they go to sides playing at your level and they're playing at my level. So this is good. All right. These are all my players, all growing really, really well. Okay. So what am I going to do with this guy? He's playing on the left as a fullback. He can't really cross. He's got these marking and passing also quite good. Reading of the game also quite good. Damn shish kebabs. First touch 8. Agility, balance, passing not so good. Okay. So with this guy, Barandian, and then what about this guy? This guy's dribbling is good. First touch. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tight mark him. Okay, we're gonna trigger press this guy, and we're gonna hard tackle him. Why am I doing that? The reason I'm doing this is because I want to remove him as a passing option. I want to try and remove him as a passing option. It's not that easy, but we're going to tell my players, when he gets the ball, we just want somebody close to him so that we allow this keeper to play it out to him. We want the keeper to play it out to him, but we're going to trigger press him, and then we're going to hard tackle him when he gets the ball. We also, oh no, this is another super player. Hey, hello, this whole team has got super players. Where's Daniel Hines from? How come? Yeah, there he's also belongs to one of you, but he's not a super player yet. Let me check why his attributes, because yeah, he's 147, 148. Yep, correct. Keeping Moni's player. Yeah, man, this is getting harder and harder. Okay, this Shikri is another player. Elias Shikri is quite good. All right, so he's aggressive. Again, we're gonna hard tackle this guy. All right. Okay. Now I'm gonna go back to the data hub and then go to the opponent next up. No, I'm gonna go to the overview again. Ball winning midfielder and defense. These are probably two anchors. Yeah. Yeah, you might get a lot of fringe offers, but sometimes you can up the offer to a squad player or a regular starter and see what happens. Yeah, I also get a lot of fringe players. Yeah, sometimes there's only so many clubs they can go to. Yeah. I'm actually high. I actually went out to get a loan manager, a very highly reputable loan manager who's got good judging playability and analyzing data. So I'm hoping that he helps. We have quite a number of players out, but I wanna up the ante a bit. Okay, so we know that this on that side of the pitch we got Inigio Barandian, right, left back. So he's playing as a left back. Ali Razortag, he might be fast. He can get away. He can cross the ball. He's got decent jumping reach. He is gonna keep pushing him back. Okay, maybe this might be okay. We'll keep playing him. Halsa Naipan has to start the game because he's making noise. I've got no choice. A lot of my players, I've got to give them game time now. It's not like something I wanted to do, but now I got no choice. Howdy Lacroix, KOD. Because this transfer window is almost up, man. It's almost up. So we're gonna play this. Our sister Florian Wirtz is on the bench. We got Naipan, Ali Razortag. Rooney is not gonna start, and Shakil and Percy is also not starting. How many games has Naipan played? He's played 14 games. Unhappy because he wants to start more games. Okay, I think after 2 or 3 more games, he'll be happy. Yeah. You gotta make a lot of players happy. You should see my squad. The unhappy group is very big. It's typical before the transfer window. All unhappy. Everybody is unhappy. But after the transfer window closes, right? Miracle. Everybody will be happy. All the unhappiness leaves. As long as you can deal with some of the basic ones. Yes, step two, most to do. Okay. Eintracht Frankfurt versus us. Yeah, this match we have to win. So we got Takagi, Ramen, Kusi. Okay, the same players. Oh, they're playing Juranovic. And, they're playing two complete wing-back. So this is attacking, no? Yeah, we're allowing this player to get the ball. Wait, we type marking this player and we allow this. Correct, that's the plan. Okay, here we go, man. This is the match. Let's hope for the best. No. Okay, let's go. Starting a stream with the game. Away match, no. They don't get any tougher than this, man. Okay. All right, Bundesliga, 1 player, 2 player. I like the fact that he's playing here. He's doing quite well. After you go around and check on all the boys, huh? See whether they're developing well. Okay, watching the extended highlights. Let's see if it works. Shikri, they want a hard tag. They're quite close to him. Nice work from Ali Razortag. Okay, I don't have any PIs on my players in case you guys are wondering. Huh? Okay. Yeah, no, I have no PIs in this tactic. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of like plastering PIs everywhere. No? You can actually, in fact, I don't like to put PIs on tactics because a lot of these roles are hard coded to perform a certain way. So why, if you can see what they're gonna do, then why do you wanna mess with it? Oh yeah, baby. It's not a goal. It's offside. It looks good. It looks like a good chance. No. Yeah. Nice work. Okay, comes inside. Yeah, tackle him. Larson took it back. Razortag, we are playing him as a winger because he's not going to run inside. No? He's out winger. So that guy's a complete wingback. So this guy is a wingback. One of them is a complete wingback. The other is one is a wingback. The other is a complete. There we go. We want him to. No. He still wanted to come inside. We tried to show him outside. The boy's not doing enough. Okay. Demand more. We can drop our mentality slightly, but I don't think we need to. It's Naipan who's supposed to do all the hard work here. Mamush is coming in on this side, right? So it should work. Okay. Hey, Dave, how are you, man? Welcome. How was your stream yesterday? How did you go? Of course, I went to sleep. Actually, I didn't go to sleep, though. You know what I did, though? After the stream ended, played for a short while more with the Football Manager just to get some more images. And then I went to World of Warcraft. Rolled out my hunter and my rogue just to see what it was like. Decided to level a rogue for the fun of it. I was like, oh crap, this is tough. Okay, not bad. So far, so good. Their Facundo Torres is having the nightmare, right? We're showing him onto his weak foot. He's not having a good game. We're probably going to hard tackle him now. Yeah. We got to identify this guy, right? So what we're going to do now is go hard tackle. He's not playing well, right? It's a big way. So we try to keep this guy from coming inside. Nice work. Okay. Barandian again. Torres. Come on, boys. Takagi Ramen in his crossing. We're trying our best to hard tackle him. It's not really working. Yeah. Yeah, we're just having a simple game. Of course, what I can do is I change his role to a DM. And it'll be even more defensive in that regard. Okay. Naipan. Long kick out. Okay. Dekusi Asari. Man, I can't wait. He's going to be a very good player for us. He had to go on loan because if he can't play for me or Takagi Ramen, and he's going to feed somebody. He fights Mamosh. Come on, keep him on the right. Don't let him turn. Yes, good. Maybe he still has a left foot. You see what I mean? See? I thought he doesn't even have a left foot, no. Runs a ball offered. King idiot can do a cross. I thought, yeah, we keep him on the flank, let him cross. His one delivery scored a goal. Chila. Damn it. And Takagi Ramen also. Damn annoying, man. Come on, Riza. I know you can do it. Baitic. Elsa Naipan. He has to play well. Otherwise, he's not going to keep his starting place. This Mamush, keep him up. Yes, Coyote. I hate it all day. Oh, man, I hope you... Oh. Sheesh. Headache all day. Yeah, we have to rest, man. Sounds like you need a good lie down. I've tried everything, remote screen, etc. Even file reset, it still doesn't work. I have a problem. The pros and cons of the tactics disappear after some time, after 6 hour match. It disappears. Huh? What pros and cons? Then are there pros and cons of tactics? What pros and cons? I don't have any pros and cons of tactics, unless you're using a skin. Using somebody else's skin, is it? Yeah. If you're using a skin, that's a skin issue. Yeah. I don't know. I don't see any pros and cons. Or you're talking about the bottom of the pros and cons. Is it a default skin? I tried. Would you ever try the default skin? Oh, come on. Analysis menu for the window. That's quite strange. Green and red, yes. Oh, that's strange. I've never heard of that happening, man. Kusi Asare, how did... Oh, my goodness. Come on. We didn't hard... Oh, yeah, we did. No, we didn't. We didn't hard tackle you. What happened? Kusi, are you okay? Our own players are going. Check. We're sending our own medic to the ground. That's my player. No. Not my youngster. His development is going to take a... No, come on, Kusi. Are you okay? Come on. Hey, you joker. You know how to fake it. Yeah. Analysis, we'll go and check. Because I think it could be... I doubt if it's... I really doubt, no. I've never heard of this happening. It's the first time I've seen it. You've done everything. Remote screen. What is a remote screen? Etc. Even file reset. What file reset? How do you reset your file? What file did you reset, man? in Football Manager. Okay. All right. We got 60th minute. We got Braunthwaite. We're gonna bring Hato on. Okay. Then we're gonna put on when Percy here. And then we're gonna make some changes straight away. We're gonna bring on I think Rizatek is playing quite well. Yeah, we leave him on. He's giving them a bit of a meh. We're gonna bring on Bajetic, I think, has to come off. I think what we're gonna do is Bajetic is gonna play as a DM. We keep him back, and then Archie Gray will come on instead. Okay. I'll check the tactics screen later. Yeah. I don't think it should be resetting, man. If it resets, it might be something else. I have a funny feeling. Yeah, because I don't know if you're using. Are you using a default? Are you using the default skin or somebody else's skin? That's very important. Are you using any? What I would try and do, right? When I have these kind of problems, right? Oh no, Takagi cut in. Shit, Takagi is so bloody useless, man. He's too good, no. Oh, first time he's suffering. Takagi is taking us to the cleaners. First time we have been taken to the cleaners by Takagi. Reyes hasn't been able to dictate this game as well. Reyes is a very important player. Reyes is always involved in a goal. He is always involved in a goal. No. I did an XG chain analysis of my games, 5 games. In all 5 games, if I compared I did an XG chain to find, and I did my own formula. I did a weight, and I went to look for the players who have the highest contribution rate in my tactic for goals. One of the highest is this guy, Reyes. All right, Rizatek is playing well, but we're gonna bring on Rooney now. We're gonna keep him. These two we're gonna change. We're just gonna change our front three. Audi is not coming on. Let's go. So we managed to get a result out of this. Okay, demand more. And we're gonna push to attacking. I want to get a goal. My only concern is this flank. I just thought I brought on Larson, right? Did I bring on Larson? Did Larson start the game or? Yeah. Okay. All right. Maybe I'll have to bring on Zairimi. Okay, let's go, man. Audi to Reyes. Reyes is the chief. I've got to play him in every game now. He is the best CMA that I have. Oh, he's better than Florian Wirtz. Florian Wirtz' goal XG block is mostly from set dead ball situations. Ooh. So we made an adjustment, right? These players were just too good. The OIs didn't really help us very much. The OIs didn't really help us very much. But what we did instead is we freshened the legs on the pitch, our attacking options. We didn't panic. We kept the main player that is involved in all our build-ups still playing. He's the one. His rating is only 6.9. This is very sad because he has been involved in 2 of the goals already. So now I'm going to drop back to balance. Good work. Milo turns the defenders. Then he looks for Van Persie. Van Persie has got... Van Persie ran into trouble. Reyes again. Look at him. Reyes is involved in everything. Right. See, this is how you know who is important in your tactic. But you got to do the analysis. KOD, Rooney. Oi, come on. Takagi Ramen is not playing on the left. No left. Yeah, idiot. This guy is everywhere, is it? This guy is everywhere, no. I haven't paid attention to the role change yet. No! Kaki Ramen. Move to the left flank. They try to trick me. Volante! No hard tackle. No. Let's not hard tackle him. The fellas are going to chase after him. Okay, forget it. I only want to do this guy. All right, we'll leave him like this, okay? We let the Volante go. Let him run up and down. He's half dead anyway. Let him do all the hard work. Oh, this is demand more. Oh, man. They're going to come at me. This is like a huge game for both teams. Brandon. Audi puts it out for a corner. As Bayer Leverkusen defend this lead, Juranovic, Eder is well wide. Oh, the keeper came up. They gone very attacking mentality. Okay. Pass into space. Don't work boy into box. They gone. Be more disciplined. All right. So, no more counter press. We don't have to counter press. We just make sure that we don't screw. Hey, no. They want to give me a heart attack. Wait, what's wrong with my team? They all want to. Transfer window is open. They all want to leave the club. Lacroix out to Gray. Nice pass to Reyes, the maestro. When Percy goes wide, plays it back to Hato, the libero. Zaire-Emery finds when Percy takes the shot. Couldn't keep it down. Technique nice. Christensen. Ooh, headed. Oh, Lacroix read the danger. Ooh, Hato is just standing there. What a game. What a game. That was a good game. Ladies and gentlemen, now that was a match. Takagi Ramen and company. We had to work hard, man. We had to put our backs to the wall for this game, though. Eintracht Frankfurt is not an easy game because we've had issues with this team before. So, like here, again, teams looking at the shots, goals, Bayer Leverkusen. So this, Ali Razortag, Miguel Reyes, Jorel Hato, Miguel Reyes played the pass here. Guess who's there again? Miguel Reyes. Okay, how do I check, right? So you see, at the start is Miguel Reyes. So I only count 5. I don't count this. Okay, I never count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So you can see, right, the link up play. Okay, it goes from here, 2, 3, 4, 5, comes in here. Then Miguel Reyes from here ends up here. He's quite high, in my chance creation. Yeah, in all the goals that I've scored, right? He plays a very big part. I know it's like SI doesn't really give us the information. I mean, we don't have XG build-up and all that in the game. But if they were to provide this information, it would be very handy for people. But what I don't like is there should be more. 1, 2, like here, example, right? I want to see this whole thing, right? I want to see, watch highlight. Be very interesting to see whether this is a dead ball. Because it's be very annoying. They can also, I knew it. Yeah, it's not. So what did they counted from here? Okay, so we go boom, 1. Yeah, okay. So they counted from here. We got possession 1, 2. Yeah, correct. Okay, all right. Larson played a big part in this tactic. Okay, good. All right, so not bad. We played well. Yeah. Okay, you say your pros and cons are missing. Are you talking about this? This pros and cons, right? If these pros and cons are missing, right? Are you using your own skin? If you are, the default skin shouldn't be doing that. Yeah. The default skin should not be doing that. No. If it is, please put a bug report. But it shouldn't be happening. There's a strong point. What I would recommend you do, okay, is take your entire documents folder, copy it, put it somewhere on your desktop, right? Copy the whole thing. Okay, that's what you do first. You go to your Sports Interactive documents, wherever documents Sports Interactive, wherever you have your folder. Because mine is different, right? So, like, can a 4312 change shape to a 316? Very hard. Very hard. You know why? I mean, you probably could actually. Yeah, the libero pushes up, becomes a 3. But then your 3 midfielders in the center, not really going to push up as a 6. Yeah. No, he can't. He can't. Because your problem with the 4-3-1-2 is you don't have width attack. You'll end up having wingbacks that only go halfway. Yeah. I mean, it could be an interesting variation, but it won't be a 3-1-6. It'll be more like a 3. It'll be a 3-1. Yeah, it'll be a 3-1-3-3. Yeah. That's all it's going to be. 3-1-3-3. That's it. Yeah. You won't get a 3-1-6. You won't have all 5 channels occupied. Yeah. Not in the attack phase. So I don't think it's possible. Not with a 4-3-1-2. There's some formations that the best formations to get a 3-1-6 are the 4-3-3, the 4-2-3-1, and of course the 5-2-2-1. Yeah. Or rather the 5, not really the 5-2-2-1. Because the 5-2-2-1 will be unbalanced. You got to go to 5-1. So basically it's 5-1-2. Something 5-3 at the back, 2 wing backs, 1 holding midfielder, right? And then your center mids. And then I think it's 2-1, I think, something like that. Yeah. I don't like the back 5 transforming to 3-1-6. It's usually not offensive enough. Yeah. You gotta wait until the attack gets into the final third, that kind of thing. So it's quite painful. Hey, guess what? We moved into something has happened, man. So we beat who did we just play? We just beat Frankfurt. Leipzig drew against Cologne. Stuttgart beat Werder Werder Bremen beat Mainz. Wolfsburg lost to Freiburg. Borussia Dortmund beat Mönchengladbach. Who was this, man? Borussia Dortmund. Oh my goodness. Wiswik. Basically, Wiswik and the Pineapple scored goals. Gimpy. All your players are giving us a nightmare. They have Olugi on Pineapple to Habib Diarra. Pineapple scoring the first goal, which ends up being a mistake by the defenders. Then Pineapple goes down the flanks, drops it in, Wiswik with the second goal. And then here we go, man. Barrero, Sudakov, clear Wiswik, and then Pineapple with a volley. How nice. How nice. On Duran is back on top. Bloody hell. My Dragan Milosevic wants to leave for Bayern Munich, so he stopped scoring goals. No. He stopped scoring goals. Okay. He's like not interested. He wants to leave for Bayern Munich. Traitor. So we have to push him. I don't care. The only way I can catch up, these Augsburg, we're gonna have to smash them in the next game. We're gonna have to smash that team. Usten, there we go. Okay, let's go regular starter. You don't have to pay me anything. You don't have to pay me anything. Okay, can be recalled, can play in cup matches, agreed time. Okay, must be a regular starter. And preferred position, he can play in several positions, but we're gonna leave it. Suggest again. Fringe, no. And give ultimatum to all the other clubs. So we get in one. So where's the staff? Have I got loan in? Anybody can? Tom Boyer. So we're gonna offer him a loan manager job. So I'm trying to get this guy from West Brom. See, people manager 16, analyzing data is good. And the idea here is he's judging PA and judging player potential is good. So he's gonna make for a good loan manager. So he's a good loan manager. I'm hoping that he knows which clubs to send them to. La. You never know, no? We make all the effort and he sends the guy to China on loan. Speaking of players who want to come home, Endo is coming back. Poor guy. I hope people don't give him a hard time. No, I know. Look, everybody he had to go and find out, right? He had to find out. I know he's gonna have to come back eat humble pie, but I hope people don't rain on his parade because I mean, he had to try. And it's better to. I'm the kind of person that likes to believe what someone is saying. So he went there because he believed in the project. He believed there was a project and all that. So now he's gone there, and well, our boy didn't exactly feel good about it. I mean, come on, they didn't want to stay in Saudi Arabia because honestly, right, nobody wants to stay. If you're if you're a foreigner, you don't want to be staying there. Trust me. Okay? So so he had to stay in Bahrain. So now he's driving back 1 hour, no, 1 hour, more than 1 hour, 90 minutes. The drive from basically the working trip drive is 90 minutes. So can you imagine how difficult it was for him? So after he went there, and for the family. So can you imagine the family is in Bahrain, he's playing Saudi Arabia. So after a while, he had to call it wants to go back. The question is now whether anybody is actually going to go out there and say, you know what, we're giving you a chance, right? I don't think that's going to happen. First choice goalkeeper. Yeah, first choice goalkeeper suggests backup. Cup goalkeeper. Reject. Bloody hell. He decline. I don't want it to be like there's still time in the window. Hopefully we get a few more out of the door. Howdy taken ill. Oh my god. The Howdy man is sick. Okay, now I don't know. I've never used a loan manager before. Let's find out. Okay. Hey man. I'm doing this for the first time. Okay. Transfer, loan status available, offer wire transfer. How do you do that? How do you go to the loan? Is there a loan manager specifically doing things for you? Does he come to you and go like contract? Does he do any specific work? Like, does he come to you and go like, Dalshit, I've got something to offer you, right? Okay, we're gonna loan. Let's go development center. Maybe over here. Loan, responsibilities, filter, nothing. Overview, director of football, player on loan, anything? Yeah, I'm just looking. I know there isn't, but maybe I missed the button somewhere. You know what I mean? Nothing. Responsibilities, chippermonger, finding development loans for young players. Aha! Delegate to the loan manager. Okay. All right. Okay, we'll just do it this way. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is go to staff responsibilities, transfers and contracts, player contract. No. Transfers, find more incoming. Okay. Finding development loans. Okay. I'm going to offer it to him. This time, I'm just going to leave it to him. Okay. If he screws up and sends my players to the wrong place, I'm going to send him out of the club. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I just saw that. Gave him the control of the development list. If he screws up, I'm taking it back. Because right now, because I took control of it manually, right? So I was running manually. So I got players in really good clubs right now. They all. Speaking of which, we haven't checked their development. Let's go check the development. Oh my poor leg. Okay. And my leg is hurting. Suddenly feeling, oh my lordy, this is painful. Okay. All right. So unavailable. So no. Okay. Yeah. What about him? Is he on loan? Yeah, he's on loan. So he's doing so. Okay. The under 19s. I mean, we can go to the development center and look from here. Okay. Loans. Okay. So all these are on loan, right? Okay. Okay. Julia, remember Julio Zambrano? The reason why I struggled against Borussia Mönchengladbach and we had to do this idiot is my player, but he's developing very well. So he's doing well on loan. So the easier way to check is actually from here, right? You see this? Progress. So progress. This guy flatline, he's just joined, so there's no news. Martin Alvarez is doing better. Okay. All right. So he had a dip in form. Then after that, he picked up. Some brother. Sebastian Smith is just growing strength to strength. He's made 14 appearances. Mugrabo just joined. Vitesse, I think this guy is only have what 3 appearances. Oliver Noah he's getting 2 appearances. I need to make sure that next time we have a recall from loan. This is ridiculous. 2 games only. They need at least 13 or 14. Like Magdeburg, he got 19 games. That's good chance to develop, right? Kai Norman. Oliver Noah hardly will develop. Look at that. Yeah. Nothing there. Lucas Jetton, I think he's played 28 games, so yep, there's development here. Then Jonah Kusiasare, poacher. There was some very strong growth for a while. He's 12 goals, 4 assists, and he's scoring them in the Bundesliga. My top scorer has 19 goals. He scored 12 goals. Iningio Baradian also growing well, 30. He's been playing a lot against Frankfurt. Okay, so he's developing very well. Sebastian Schmidt, inverted wingback is the best role for him, right? But he's been playing also quite well, developing quite well. Of course, he just started. I think Martin Alvarez just joined Vitesse as well. Yeah. So not bad. I'm happy. So pretty solid. Pretty solid. Now we'll just see whether the loan manager is going to do a better job than me. Schalke make a loan approach for Al Saadi. No plans on having him. Oh my goodness, BK! 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 Long time no see, man, BK. How are you? How is the family? Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and all that jazz. I hope you're doing well. It's been such a long time. Thanks for dropping in, man. Thank you for dropping in. Man, I haven't seen you for ages. You be. What are you? Are you playing Football Manager? Been busy with work. Yeah, that's always good, right? Pity those fellas who got. Well, how you're free? Yeah, no work. That's worse, right? So good, man. That's always good. Okay, let's check out our scout reports. Scout transfer. This is not bad. Okay, tower report, scout transfer. Once again, I like to be on this page, right? 3. Wonderkid left backs, no one's coming in. DC central defender, no, this okay. 4-3-3. So far, none of the. I mean, they're okay lah. The catch-all also got 4-star. Youth competitions, nothing. Okay, I have to check. I always do this, no? Every year. I'm sure to have a new one somewhere. International Commonwealth World Cup qualifiers. Should I or should I not? No, I forget it. Okay. I think that's enough. Okay, that's enough. Let's not add more. Okay, we'll check later. None here. Catch all 4-4-2-3 only. 15 to 18, one. Rowan Presslin. I mean, this is not too bad. Let's see. Does he have a resilient personality? Attacking midfielder left. Not bad. Starting attributes quite good. Yeah, I'll put him in our shortlist and then we'll just see. Just track his growth. He might be a good late bloomer. 2 near matches. Let's see what this is all about. Okay, this is before they do the CA check. So again, nothing else. Right, we've got just a bit more. So once again, guys, this is a very OI-driven episode. Sometimes they can go right, sometimes they don't go right. Usually your OIs won't go right if you're playing against a team that's very pacey. Sometimes there's not enough time. So the hard tackling worked for a while until, it didn't. Because they swapped him to the other flag, and I didn't realize it. So if you're the sort that plays on key highlights, you're in trouble. I wouldn't recommend OIing too much. Because you're the key highlight kind of person, you OI, oh my goodness, you could find out a bit too late. Yeah. Martin Fernandez, he's still a long time ago in a land far, far away, I was actually interested. Okay, let's go. Let's see whether the loan manager. What? Does the loan. Okay, for all those guys who are using loan managers, right? Does the loan manager actually come to you and tell you, boss, I managed to put these boys out on loan. This is the latest report I have for you. These boys are all on loan, and these are the clubs they're going to. Does that happen? Like, does he come without you asking? Or do you have to go and attend a meeting? Because I don't like the idea of attending a meeting. I don't want to attend a meeting, man. You always ask for your final sign. Okay, that's good. If you're not playing counter press and you want your players to be organized and like one unit, you did. If you are not playing counter press and you want your players to be organized and like one unit, I still use OIs. Why would I not want to use OIs? I don't use OIs all over the pitch. I identify specific targets and I play to that system. Like maybe there's a playmaker. I might type mark and hard tackle him. Yeah, I'll put more pressure at him. Ball playing defender and one CD. I'll put pressure on the CD. So I always OI, regardless of whether I counter press or don't counter press. Yeah. Organizing, them being organized, and that is a different thing altogether, right? Like you don't want them to all go and press somebody. See, the thing is, when you're narrow and you want to play a counter press, you kind of need more players to jump on a target, so your pressing intensity is quite high already. Right? So, it's not wrong. Yeah, I would disagree with that. Yeah. Bail Leverkusen a final chance to reconfirm. All right, let's go. To select. Confirm. Looks like a small list. Yeah. We gotta meet Augsburg. I want to score goals. I want to score. Joris Chotard is moved. Oh, these are the big ones. 195. Who the big? Is there like? Oh no, can't. Okay. Around the world transfer world news. This is it. Done deal. This is like closing of the window. Done deal. Loan. Best performing defensive player analysis. I mean, okay, never mind. Balboa, Norwegian Stallion Balboa is the best defender. Best team defending Bayern Munich. Understandable. Look at who they have. Dundee make low approach of Gokim. Okay, all right. As I play a similar style, expected preferred position. Agreed time fringe. Let's see. Fringe player. He only needs 11 appearances. Remember that. Okay. If he goes to Dundee, he only needs 11 appearances. That is actually the definition of squad to fringe player, FYI. Yeah. I just realized. You don't need too many games. Let's see how many games he ends up playing. As long as they play 11, 12 games, I'm happy. Dundee have made an offer Leonardo until the end of the season. Fringe player, let's take a chance. He's developing, but he needs to go. Nobody else wants him. I think we will. Okay, I'm going to say yes, accept the offer. Would need some convincing to move to Dundee. You're not playing football. Well, who else wants you, man? I was supposed to say, you think there are a lot of clubs who want you. You want to play football, you better go, huh? Yeah, accept fringe. Go and enjoy life in Scotland. I trigger press last offer, be more organized. Otherwise, if you don't want them running everywhere, yeah, probably you don't want too much trigger press. Yeah. BL Leverkusen to register players for latter stages. Yeah, respond, confirm. These two fellas better be available for loan. Yep, available. Transfer, loan. Hey, maybe he doesn't have a shit. Guy's contract is expiring. Okay. Juan Sings, send assistant. Last game, let's hopefully that the Naipan is happier. Power Hope Zambrano continues to develop. He is doing well. He is really doing well. Development, loan report, 76. What they don't give you is interceptions. So like Schalke at home, they don't. I would like to see more information. I'm like the factory, We bring all these crazy good players to our club and then we loan them to everybody except to Bayern Munich. So Bayern Munich get really pissy And they come in and they start buying my play, wanting to buy my players. So guess where they are? Smelling. For this short while, they're smelling my ass. And I like it. So yeah, baby. Smell it. Smell it. You enjoy the smell, Bayern. You do. Huh? You do, huh? You drew to Frankfurt, Augsburg, Hoffenheim, Freiburg. Folks, I tell you, we cannot afford a lot of draws. This will cost us. No? If I want to catch these two teams at the top, we can't afford draws. We got to go for wins, as many as possible. And I'm accounting for 4 defeats this season. Only allowing for 4. If I can get 4 defeats, maybe we have a chance to win the title. It'll be tough, but I got to manage my squad. Have you all? What is it? Does anybody here play World of Warcraft? Out of curiosity. I'm not going to stream World of Warcraft. I'm very boring. You watch my hunter with this little spirit beast running around. I don't think you're going to get excited. Or my rogue jumping into a party of 5 fellas and getting killed. Because it's a leveling rogue. You're bound to get addicted. The only thing is, right, you form like friends. The only way you're not gonna get, you get addicted. I would say you won't get addicted. You will get addicted. If you're a completionist like me, you will get addicted. I currently have FM 2023. Should I buy FM 2024? No, you shouldn't. Not at least, unless they have a massive offer, then you buy. You know why I'm telling you this? Not because I think FM24 is a bad game. I think FM24 is a fantastic match engine. I just don't think you should buy it for the sake of buying it, because FM25 is going to be a complete new redesign. Yeah. So unless you want to see, and I don't think FM24 as it sits right now is like it's our final game of the series. We shall put it on this pedestal. It was the best that we could ever make. I don't think it is there. In my honest opinion. People might disagree with me, but that's my personal opinion. I think this game could have been better, but you not. So AP is going to run here. So what we'll do is we'll hard tackle the AP. We might type mark him. All right. So we might type mark the AP, and we try. The only thing is he's going to just attack this way. So we're going to watch him for a while and do our best to pay attention to this guy. Because it looks like he's on attack duty. If they play IFB, most likely this guy it will make a lot of sense for this guy to be on attack duty too. Wingback is definitely on attack duty, so he's gonna go around. So this guy is most likely support. So doing an overlap will put a lot of pressure on this side of the pitch. All right, do we need to change our tactic? Probably we don't, because one of our players is actually okay. Rooney is coming. You're playing Rooney. Shaquille and Percy or Helset? Helset, are you happy already? Still unhappy, you bloody. No, there's Dragan. Wants to start more games. Disappointed not to be able to join Arsenal. Look at all these players, right? All asking. Once agreed player, all wanting to leave. All against, all not happy. Traitors. Okay, so we're going to put Hato on the left. Ding. Suddenly our tactic looks good. Okay. Take this guy, put him here, and then go through the list because there must be some. Yeah, the rest are on loan. Sheesh. Okay, all right, unavailable. Okay, who can play? Evan Ferguson, congratulations, you made the bench. Okay. Oh yeah, sorry, you didn't make the bench. Shit. I'm such a terrible person. Evan Ferguson was getting so excited. Oh, I got a chance to play. I got a chance to play. I got a chance. Hey, shit. Kick me out of the bus again. This manager is terrible. Never keeps his word. I signed for this club hoping to play football. Never got a chance to play any football whatsoever. All right, opposition instructions. Positions, remember? Hey, clear everything again. Okay. Players. Right, now what we're going to do is do this, right? And then hit Y. This is by positions. Whoever comes in here, hopefully we don't screw this up. So we're going to hard tackle this fella. Or Michelle Pfeiffer. Agility, terrible. Balance, average. Passing, 11. Composure, 12. Okay. Trigger press. Udohai. Okay, very good at turning. First touch 11, passing 13. Okay, here, timeout. Hard tackle. All right, that's the plan. We'll time out this guy as well. Okay, what about hack? Hack, you know what we do to hacks, huh? He's a hack, right? Hard tackle. We hard tackle the. Because his name is Hack, so we got to hard tackle him. Okay. Here, balance. Haha, this guy doesn't like to turn left and right. Okay. His balance is 11. He likes to dribble. His first touch is 12. This concentration is 9. Okay. What foot are you? Right or left? Right foot, winger. We're going to show him onto the left leg. Okay. And then trigger press him and I'll tackle him as well. Okay. So that's the plan. This guy, I'm going to leave him alone. We're trying to create some chaos in the tactic. Okay, so we're trigger pressing this guy, Jetton, he's my player. Again, you see, I got so many players out on load. I don't know. I can't hard tackle my own kids. Oh man. First we have Asare the last game. Every game is either the Nugent, my Nugents or your Super Nugents, bro. Why must life be like this? You know, this kind of saves. You don't want to break players' legs, but you got to do it anyway. You want to win a title. That's it. Okay. All right, boys. Are you ready? This is my definition of team talk. Are you ready? Here they are. Okay, let's go. Whiplash! You're back, man. Whiplash. Aye. The OI stream. Your idea, right? You are the one who started all this. So I decided, hey man, let's do streams dedicated to setting up. Sorry, I hit the microphone. Was that painful? Sorry. Luckily, I'm not drinking alcohol. Otherwise, I'd be drinking the microphone. Okay, Broadway out the Beatich. Now, come on, boy. Yeah, baby. Ooh, stupid hack. Bloody hell. Chetan, don't make me tackle you. Please don't. Okay, Chetan, you got no choice, no. You're running at me like a choo-choo train, man. Because we're making space, right? Because we're doing that to hard tackling. So it opens the space up for Jetton. No? You gotta be very careful. Every time a hard tackle hack, right? Jetton is being released. So what we're gonna do, we cannot do this anymore. So we just leave him be. Okay. We show him to the left flank. Okay. We let hack go down the left so that he can't. We don't want him to pass inside to the playmaker. Right. Okay. Thank you. I love it when an OI comes together because the next highlight is a shot at goal. I was about to say goal. It didn't happen. Damn it. Could have been perfect. Broadway into the area. Comes inside. It's another shot. Okay. Love it. Huh? OI changed and straight away the tactic changes. You got 2 highlights immediately. Putting pressure on the team. 3 in a row. Oh, this is getting good. Okay, Rooney. Jetton has been silenced. Oh, come on. Encourage the team. Don't put pressure on them. Apparently, they need... This Milo, right, stop scoring goals because he wants to play for Bayern Munich. He was scoring so many goals. He was leading the table. Then Bayern Munich came and spoiled the party. Straight away, they dropped 90 million. Say, we want your striker. He's worth 300 million. They want to pay me 90. I said, no, of course. But he looked up and said, I want to play for Bayern. Straight away now, I got issues. I can't. He wants to leave. My top goal scorer. They want to disrupt. Come on, Larson. Oh. What a goal, man. Helsa Naipan takes it down to Reyes. Reyes, please, I told you, you need to know your XG build-up. Every tactic you create, you have to learn how to analyze it. Right? It's not, the information is not in the game. I mean, the information is in the game. You may have to extrapolate it yourself. If you are the sort of ones to do it, yeah, great. Otherwise, you do a visual thing. And then I would also recommend something called moving averages. You all don't want to do, right? Okay. So do moving averages up in the head, okay? All right? Okay. Up here, okay? Okay. So how do you do this? Very simple. Goals XG, right? You made change your tactic. So divide goals by XG. Total goals scored, total XG, right? Okay. So your XG is 3.0 and your goals are, say 3, right? So it's three goals over the XG, right? Okay, so you want to know whether that number is going up or going down. Because if it's going up or constant, then you're doing well. The moment the XG starts to drop and the goals start to drop, the ratio starts to drop, right? Then you're in trouble. Like sometimes you might get 2 XG, no goals. So you wanna do a ratio. You do like a moving average ratio to find out if your tactical system is actually working. Okay, what do we do now? We're still pushing. We want to score more goals. We're not taking this roaming playmaker off. Because the roaming playmaker means I'm flooding them with 6 when I get to the flanks. Yeah, I told you right. We are flooding them with 6 fellas in the box. They can't take out the ball. They can't get the ball out of the box. We're gonna score. We are gonna torment this team. Rooney, boom, they can't. You see all of them. You all over the place. 3 fellas in the box. Naipan scores. Poor goalkeeper. Thank goodness it's not our goalkeeper on loan there, no? Could have been terrible. Would have been a traumatic experience for him. You'll never want to play football again. Hato out on Naipan. Reyes. Oh, it's another one. It's a tang, 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 tang. The AP has been tight marked and hard tackle, right? So they cannot build out play. Then their left flank is the exact flank we are destroying them. Their right flank is where the AP is, right? So what we have done is we've tight marked their playmaker. On top of that, we're giving them a lot of trouble because he cannot feed the playmaker. The playmaker is now dropping in performance. He's struggling. They cannot build any play. On top of that, what we did was, this is their only ball-playing defender. What we did was we made this guy an outlet. We tight mark Udohai, right? So he can play the ball out. So we allow him to be, we basically tight marked him so that they can't use him as an outlet. We trigger press our tackle this guy, right? Because now we're only allowing them to develop play out of him, from him rather. Yeah, something you can do in. Yeah, okay. Basically, okay. Show on 2 foot is quite straightforward, right? Show on 2 foot is left and right. So when you show someone to the left foot, you're basically saying use your left foot. Show onto right foot means use your right foot. So as a footballer, right, if you are coming, like now every time show onto right foot, I'm allowing him to use the right foot to play the ball inside. So if it's a winger, I tell him show onto left foot, keep you on the flank. You cannot use your left foot. You cannot come inside with the right foot. Because you need the right foot to cut inside one. Right? So you're going to use the right foot to cut inside. So that's what you use show onto foot. Show onto foot is all about angles. Yeah, so that's all about how you do pressing angles in the game. I mean, you can use trap inside as well. Trap inside is pretty solid. But trap inside on its own, yeah, it can be very good, but you can have issues with trap inside. Okay, go try. Oh, nice. He had to cross the ball. He cannot feed simple passes to the AP anymore. So the AP is struggling 6.4. Now we have to pay attention. Now this guy could be changed as a role. So we want to pay attention to them and make sure that this role if they do change the role, we react. Reyes back to Dragan. Purposely missing, idiot. Purposely missing. What a jackass. Okay, dressing room. Keep quiet and let's get out. Nothing to say. So I started the stream. Okay, maybe I'll do it again. Okay, so okay, right. So if you're gonna do, so you've got this, right? Tight marking. What does tight marking do? Okay, basically you don't want to tight mark any player who's got good acceleration, balance, and first touch, right? Basically, you got Erling Haaland, right? You never tight mark him. Okay, don't be. You got a player who's got fantastic acceleration. Anything like 14 and 15, you just stop. Don't go to tight mark. Don't compare him to your player. No, just go. Don't do it. Okay, he's 15. Don't touch. So acceleration, balance, these are the ones you want to avoid, especially at first touch. Sometimes these guys can have very good first touch as well. They take the ball and they turn and they pass. So you want to be very careful. Now, I would also avoid using it when you see certain roles on the pitch, like Segundo Volante, Mazzala, and roaming playmaker. Why? Because these roles move a lot, right? They can cover as many as 2 or 3 tiers. Mazzala, why? Because he goes into the half space. Roaming playmaker, because he moves through 3 tiers. Segundo Volante potentially also can do the same thing, right? And then we've got the show on 2 foot, right? Now, show on 2 foot can be good. The weaker foot one, yeah, you want to prevent players from taking long shots. Nice, simple one way of using it. But it's very hard to use this instruction, the weaker foot, because how often do you find a player who's bad at 1 foot, right? Not very often. So I try to avoid using this as much as possible. Then we've got show on 2 left and right foot. Now this is about angles. Okay, it's fantastic. It's probably the best thing about the game because we can use it to funnel play, which is what I always do. So you got a left-footed player, you want to keep him on the left side of the pitch, show him to the left. You got a right-footed player, you wanted to keep him on the right, keep him on the right. It just means this, right? If a player is playing down the left flank and you want him to stay on the left flank, you want him to use his left foot and stay wide, tell him to use his left foot. The moment you put him on his right foot, if he's on the left flank, you are actually encouraging him to cut inside. Now, this will always depend on the formation you're playing with, right? Okay, so you have to pay attention. You need to know your strengths of your formation because you are driving these players into your traffic areas. So do you have players there that can win the ball back for you? If you don't, then you might be in trouble. No? Because like I know where my rest defense is. So this is very important. When you're attacking, how do you look defensively? If you can tell how you look defensively, that won't be much of an issue, right? So then you've got who do I target, right? Sometimes when I want to funnel players in diamonds, playmakers, these are the ones I funnel. So essentially, guys, those are my OI explanations. Yes, show on 2 foot means allow them to use that foot only. Correct. Yes, you want them to use the left. So you want them to use the left foot, you tell them, okay, you cannot use the left foot. So when you play football, right, how do you do this? You actually block the player, no? You don't show him the right foot. Okay, so this is specifically the way I set OIs up. Hold on, my kids are in the room. Kian, yes, what is it? No, go to bed. Giandev, what are you doing? No, go call. Both of you go. Good night. Good night. You're going to sleep, huh? Both of you. Good night. I know, chicken little burger. My sons love coming in every night, no? They do that every night. Because one of them is always tattletailing on the older one. Just tattletailing all the way. Dark. Klaza, thanks for the subscription, man. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for sharing Bezos' money with me. Okay, Reyes, out with the ball. Come on. We've had a fantastic game so far. Now, I don't know if they have changed formations or changed roles. Now I have to pay attention. I think they might have. Because suddenly they seem to be attacking. And we have to be careful. Reyes playing well, dictating the play in the center. Rooney comes inside, goes to Bayetic, Larson. Nice ball to the Libero. Libero finds high spell. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, my Lord. Is that a goal or is that a goal? We are wrecking this team. They have not been allowed to play their game. We took their playmaker out. We took out the one chance they had to feed him, and we also took care of their wing. Look at the playmaker; he's struggling. No, earlier Jetton was playing quite well. He was playing quite well at the start of the game. I was getting away because I was hard tackling hack. So every time I went for a hack, now players were coming to hack. This Jetton was available for the pass. So what I was inadvertently doing was releasing Jetton. So I was releasing Jetton all the time. So I removed that. And in doing so, now I don't create that unnecessary trigger on Hack anymore, right? So we let Hack get the ball. But what we do instead is tell Hack, hey, you know what? You stay on the left, huh? You cannot come inside. So we're not allowing Hack to come inside. If we play him, show him his right foot, he'll be able to feed the ball to the playmaker. But what we did was the playmaker, we tight mark and hard tackle him as well. So yeah, this is working. This is working to a T, man. BTN. I'm having fun. Yeah, love it when OIs work brilliantly. This Football Manager now in this FM24, it's not about whether my tactic is fallen apart. It's about how you use all the tools in the game, which is something SI have wanted people to do for the last 3 years. Okay. I'm not talking about using data hub. No, nobody cares about the data hub. Okay. All right. It's like, how do you use the OIs in the game? How do you use all the other aspects of the game? And now we have to pay attention. Your bloody useless Muppet. Berate the whole team. Who's the Muppet in this? This guy. KOD. He normally doesn't make these kind of mistakes. Okay, never mind. What we'll do is we drop it to balance. So they're all unhappy with me, Leading by 4 goals. They concede a goal. Of course, I'm not happy. Which means now we take players off. All they thought they were playing well, right? Now come. You get off the pitch. Or walking off the pitch. All be unhappy, Okay, come on. Words for him. Archie Gray for Beatic. Okay, good. Sagio for. No, we don't do 5. Let's not be too knee jerk about reactions. Hey, Captain Hawk, how are you, man? Long time no see, Captain Hawk. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. So we yelled at the team for conceding 1 goal. We shouldn't have, right? Milo still hasn't scored, huh? Idiot. So angry at Milo. He's like, I think I want Milo to score goals. Maybe bench Milo for a few games. Put Esposito on. Talk to Milo. KOD out to Words. Words turn the player with a nice touch. Oh, that's too dangerous. What a cross. Milo's header is useless. Okay. Here we go. Words with a free kick. No. Okay, AP. They brought out a new AP. Ooh, now it's interesting. White playmaker and AP. This is interesting. Okay, we'll keep the white playmaker on the left. I'll keep him on the left. Yeah, same. I won't change. This guy is still going to be hard tackle. Yeah, that's it. We just keep playing the same way. Because they can't play out from the back anyway. This guy's in dire straits already. Wow, they changed everything in their tactic. Holy cow, the whole tactic changed. AP now has moved here. Okay, we have to change. Okay. Now we want to tackle him hard. Wait, hold on. Let's just make sure that. Yeah, okay. So what has happened is this guy is the one we've been tackling hard, right? So now he's been changed. Now this guy is the one. So we want to do the, we want to tackle him hard. They've changed the tactic, so let's pay attention. Words. Oh, Hato. Small changes. Sometimes it's good to pay attention because it's one of the reasons why sometimes you might struggle at the game. There's no such thing as your tactic will always devour another system. No. If they make a change to it, they will affect. Right now, how this tactic is affecting me, this is right side, right? He's actually attacking my pocket. This pocket. This pocket where Reyes is playing a lot, right? So when he comes up into this area, right, attacking this pocket, he potentially has the potential of messing in my defense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this guy into a DM on support. So now I'll have a 3-2 build up. So as he's coming in, I will have a player here staying, like, basically holding this position. I'm going to make it harder for them to play through the area. Oh, Van Persie. Any idea when a sale will happen for FM 2024? Probably, usually it's around now. Yeah. They normally have it by December. I don't know why they haven't had one yet. Should be soon, I guess. Yeah. Ooh. Having lunch break from work, waiting to get back home tonight and have some FM. Sounds like a plan. All right, we done enough. We demolished this team. Unfortunately for us, the man who was supposed to be scoring didn't score. So we'll bench him for the next game. Start playing Esposito. Long kick. Milo with a header. Zay Emery. That's enough. Free kick given. Milo. Can't even do. Oh my goodness. He's doing a Darwin Nunes, man. So, all right. So, like this, right? Okay. So, schedule. So, what's this? So, XG is 2.70. Goals 5. Well, not bad. XG 2.70, goals 5. XG 1.19, XG 1.35, goals 3. Quite good. Also not bad, quite good. 3, okay, but almost the same. Lazio. XG 2.90, goals 2. Not very good. This is poor performance. We got into good goal scoring positions, but we failed to think. Thing is now, this is not enough, right? You also, I mean, I know it should be open play XG. It shouldn't be this value. It should be open play XG. So I will have to go into like deep dive. You know where I go? This is the reason why I don't do it. No? XG match story. I have to calculate all this. No? 1, 2, 3. Find all the good open play XGs, right? Right? And then put them into a spreadsheet. I just want to do it because it shouldn't be me doing it. It should be SI. SI should offer that to us as an option, or at least give me an option of choosing what data I want from the game. I mean, it's not like this game needs a supercomputer to run. It doesn't. Okay, so we got unhappy people still. Yeah, he's still unhappy. What the hell, man? How many games have you been playing? Happiness. Regular starter, 16 appearances. Expectations, next 5 matches. As I consider next 5 matches, I got 5 more matches to play. He wants to be an important player. But he's playing well. What striker that is good to pair with Targaman or attack? Poacher? Advanced forward? All can work, yeah. I mean, I can play a poacher with a target man. It can play an advanced forward with a target man. I probably wouldn't use a pressing forward. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it should be in data, but the problem is the data hub doesn't have the information. In fact, for me, the data hub is I don't go to the data hub. Fucking hate the data hub. I think the data is a waste of time. I just look for simple pieces of information. And I try to common sense it out. That's about it. I don't go to the data for anything. Okay? Not a single thing. All right. I don't go to check cross completion, XG, all that shit. I don't give a rat's ass about it. Because as long as they give me averages, I ain't interested, man. It will never tell me how good my changes have been in the last 5 games. 10 games. Nope. None of the information helps. In fact, the only place, even then, the only place that might be useful is here. Here it might be useful. Okay, so I'm using a 433, right? Chance every 38, 106. This is the only place is useful now. So what I do is sometimes I track this instead. Okay, I track this instead. So of all the pieces of information, the only one that I find useful is this. Because this I can track, no? Okay, the 2 most powerful systems are these 2. Yeah, this tactic, but we have not been playing with this for a while, right? So here, our 5-2-3 strikeless is also good, but come on now, 10 matches is not enough of a sample. But here we played 23 matches, we create 35 clear-cut chances with this, right? So, and then we create a chance every 38 and 106. So I use that. This is how you know. Is your player doing good? I think so, no? I think your player. So let's look at all the other players in the database, right? All these are your players, all the super players, how their careers developing. Okay, let's just take out the numero unos in the goal department is Mr. Itu Momo playing for Manchester United. All right, behold his greatness. These kind of players don't exist in the game. They break every law in the game. So they're not supposed to exist. So this is the kind of thing. Then, of course, we got Duran with 27 goals. But Itu Momo is looking like he's going to He's putting himself in a very good driver's position to be World Player of the Year. Yeah, with 27 goals and 13 assists, very few players are gonna catch up with him. Victor Dobrev, he was one of the best players historically in terms of his. He's been World Player of the Year many times after he moved to Man City, and he had to fight with Erling. He's a rotational option with Erling Haaland. In fact, now he's more of a rotational option than ever before. David Alchico, the backs, still one of the best goal scorer, a very good goal scorer, and playing for Bayern Munich, another one that cannot be stopped. Hawaiian Pizza, Umar Rino, also developing well. Now he's developing superbly, man. And this one is no spins. Oh, I think he had spins. Yeah, he must. Whose play is this? Umar Ali. Yeah, he went and gifted some subs and then he resubbed, right? Then you got Oluki Banana growing as well. Ricochet, I hope his wife is okay, man. I know he's been going through a tough time. She's not been feeling well. So Oscar Anio, 200, 200. Daniel Armstrong, 200, 200. As we go down the list, of course, we've got other players here. Wiswick, 200, 200. Creme Brulee, 161, 170. Then we got Takagi Ramen, 190, 190. Injured now. Then we got Gandalf the Grey. He's a Vietnamese. Also on board. The most of these players haven't reached a PA, which is quite strange. So they're not playing enough games. Yeah, they didn't develop in the right path. Some of them have gone to the right clubs and they develop well. Some of them are not so much. Dang Atuan, injured as well, out for 3 to 10 days. Mo Wandum, close to filling his PA. Fish and Chips, he's too strong. The Norwegian Stallion, oh my goodness. This guy is just crazy. 17, 19, 18, 15, 18. Hakon Holtan, also 200, 200. God. Spaghetti. Bin Jua Haimin. This is the Korean. This is your player, Liberty. All right. He's made 21 appearances for Schalke this season. Not bad. His contractor with Schalke, he's a squad player. He's made 21 appearances. His average rating, 6.46. Not that good now, but he's been playing as a winger. Yeah. They played him as a winger. So, unfortunately, he's not too good now, the distribution, because he's a neither here nor there growth, because he ended up playing in so many different positions. Yeah. So now they're playing as a winger, so there's a rebalancing of attributes. Bran, I think top of the table, no? Still champions. Oh, second. I haven't started the season. So, if you look at the stages, right? Stages, last season, Bran champions. Season before that, finished in the Champions League. Season before that, okay, so since you took over, added players to the squad, they are the defending champions of the league. Sir, Whiplash, your Bran side are the defending champions. Let no one say that you have not played a part in their growth to greatness. All right. Nicholas got. No, we're not interested in him. Now we play the great. Okay, are there any players worth scouting from here? Okay, let's just we can do it from here, right? So stats, player detail, we just do it simple. We don't want to go through every single player, right? Man, it'll be too much work. Okay. Expected goals. Okay, these guys, just what does this tell me? These guys just get into good goal scoring positions. That's it. 1.79, 1 goal. Okay, can get into goal scoring position, but doesn't know how to finish. Terrible fella. Okay. Like, damn sad on this group. Oh, wow. 0.13. Some kind of finishing, man. What? 0.13. Difficult chance he managed to put in. Okay, all right. Let's go and get a scout report this guy. I mean, just randomly, I'm going to pick one or two fellas out. You never know, right? Okay. Expected goals over performance. Expected goals 0.98, 0.17. I mean, this is nothing. This is nothing. I'd rather pick this guy. XG 0.50, got a goal, 0.07. Wow. I mean, this means this could be a fluke. No? It's a very, edge of the area chance, and then he cracked it into the top of the box. I'd rather scout these two. Okay. Okay, we're scouting this guy already. So let's scout this second guy. All right. Now that's all. Okay. So for those two. I mean, just one game, right? But what would I look at? How would I scout these players? So here, the one that I target all the time is this. Okay, so what I do is I do it like that, right? So interceptions, made 7 interceptions. He made 1 appearance, he made 7 interceptions. Okay, we want to get a score. 1 game, 7 interceptions. I don't know what he's doing, man, but this guy sounds damn strong, man. Attackers, interceptions too. Like, I like to see these attackers, right, the final third, putting defenders under pressure. So sometimes I like to do this. So let's go and scout this player too. Yeah, one way of doing it. So sometimes you can go. This is the reason why I have this, right? So you go into the game. In order for you to get that kind of information, all you do is type ScreenFlow, go ScreenFlow, and add all the competitions you want updates on. The updates will appear in your tag. The updates will appear as a news item. Okay, Warren Zay Amiri also injured 2 days, 3 days. Okay, it's not so bad. Oh, this will be fun. Ball winning midfielder Segundo Volante. No time marking. This guy is running all the other pitch. But these wing backs, right? They might go here. Okay, what we're gonna do is this is a dangerous tactic because sometimes, right, these guys are really good. He's gonna look to pass and cross, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna keep him to his left foot. Basically show him left and show him right. Hard tackle, tight mark this guy. We'll show left, show right, tight mark. Okay, so now let's look at the defender that's got this is gonna be not easy as well. This guy can play the game, ball out. I can bring the ball out. Okay, this guy is they got decent defenders. They got a lot of decent defenders. Okay, all their defenders are quite decent. Okay, trigger press. Hard tackle. I don't know. I think probably trigger press this guy. But what we'll do is we'll do something really simple for these two. Okay, that's a plan. Hey, thanks for the raid. Thank you for the raid, man. How you guys doing, man? How are you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for popping in on the raid. I had no idea. I was just staring at the screen for a long time. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are doing well. Big group of you coming in. Thank you. That's how they go off for the rate of the redemption. Yeah, I think so. I think today there's some, I don't know, man. Sometimes the alerts. I got 2 free space for Dark Boy King. Hey, Dark Boy King, your player. Once again, this is a safe I like to call Destiny, where your players are in my safe. Okay? And you are controlling them, like your agents, your coaches, whatever. You just improve them. I can't sign them. I can't use them. All I have to do is try and play against them and hope to God I win some games. Okay, that's the challenge. So Dark Boy King, this is your player. You got 2 free spins. Where are you playing? The Dark Boy King. Wait, hang on. Dark Boy King, you redeeming 2. Do you have a player? Let me check. I don't think you do, no? Ronaldinho, that's your player. Okay, you change your handle, that's why. Okay, Ronaldinho. There we go. Gaucho Ronaldinho gets 2 free spins. Okay. All right, so it's 143, 143. That means he's going to get a booster. Yeah. He's definitely going to get a boost. Yeah. So let's get out of here. Let's show you the spin the wheel. Okay. So this is what's going to happen, right? So we're going to spin the wheel and we're going to see whether he gets any boost to his attribute. So first spin of the wheel. What have we got? +2 mental. So choose which mental attribute you want to see improved. And then next one. +3 physical. Okay. So which +2 mental, +3 physical. So which are the ones they want to improve? +2 mental, +3 physical. I know he changed it. I know none of the alerts went up. That's the problem. Was it +2 mental and +3 physical, right? Okay. So I think it was +2 mental, +3 physical. I can't remember now. Yeah, I didn't leave it on the page. So +2 mental, +3 physical. So +2. Okay, Dark Boy King, your aggression goes to 15. And then your physical is that and 14. All right. Now your CA will change though. 146. Yeah. You redeemed your 2 free spins. Oh yeah. You know why? Because this has to change. Yep, it went up. Not bad. So this is the stream where you guys have got your I wish I could speak German. I think yeah, I don't speak German, but this Bayer Leverkusen, we are doing a stream where we have to play against the best of the best, and we're doing opposition instructions. I'm focusing on opposition instructions on today's stream. Yeah. Okay. All right. So Hoffenheim, right? What we're gonna do against Hoffenheim? So yeah, remember what we did, right? So we're gonna go to the tactics, opposition instructions. Now we want to keep this guy on the flank, right? So left. We're gonna keep this guy on the flank. Going this way. We don't want to do anything with Amrit-chan, but what we'll do here is we'll hard tackle this guy and time on this guy. All right. The other thing is we're going to trigger presses. We're going to do trigger presses on the back line. Although I think this might actually be harder. Yeah. Hold on. I'll be back in a bit. Oh, never mind. It's okay. My kids are getting to be quite noisy at the moment. Yes, I'm back. Sorry. It's the kids. Crazy hour. Is there a bedtime? You're in the Bundesliga. You have to speak Deutsch. I know. Guten Tag. That's as much far as I can go Deutsch. I wish I could. My German is not there. So here we go. So we got a few more. Once again, right, guys? See all the number of unhappy players? All want to leave the club, right? Why? Because you got to give it like 2 to 3 weeks after. Ooh, Guten Tag. How are you guys? Guten Morgen, Guten Tag. That's about it. That's my knowledge of German. I wish I could speak more German. Yeah. I've been to Stuttgart. I went to Stuttgart many years ago. Stuttgart and Berlin. Yeah, Berlin is I loved Berlin, man. Oh, goodness. Berlin is beautiful. One of the most beautiful cities I've been to, right? I was like in awe when I landed in Berlin. I was like, huh? Thank God the wall came down. Okay. So now we got Hoffenheim, and we are going to hope that this strategy works, right? So we're going to use our 4-3-3. Once again, our 4-3-3 is going to be camping. Now Naipan is not playing, so kind of good news for us, lah, because we can actually get Shakil to play. So Shakil is going to start. Of course, we have issues with some of the other players. He is not available. We got Howdy. Howdy is back, so Howdy can come. Okay. Howdy will be on the bench. Milo is not going to play this game because Milo has been a bit of a problem. So we put Esposito in front. Milo has not been scoring. He's been getting into goal scoring positions, but not scoring. Here, what we're going to do is, this guy when they have general rehab, so his attributes don't drop by too much. If you don't do this, the attributes take a big hit. Yeah. Let's hope, boys. Come, let's go. One more game. Berlin City represented here. Oh, man. Nice. Berlin is beautiful. I went to Berlin, right? I was in awe of that place. Such a beautiful city. I mean, there's a big difference between Stuttgart and Berlin. Huge difference, man. What? Did I see it when Percy absent from training? Okay, that's it. We can't play when Percy in attack. Now we play Florian Wirtz, who is actually even better. Okay. All these players will now be unhappy because of the transfer window, right? Let's see. Yeah. And after that, we'll go. And then if you can keep in touch with Bayern Munich. Keep in touch with Borussia Dortmund. Because the super team in our save is Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich, right? We are the average team. Yeah, Stuttgart is much smaller. I went to Stuttgart, but and Stuttgart is so different from Berlin. Yeah, the colors. I mean, the one thing I noticed was when I went to Berlin, it was more colorful. Right? That's the only thing this is the thing that struck me when I went to Berlin. There's more color in Berlin. Like I guess Stuttgart isn't like a cultural city, right? As compared to Berlin. Yeah. Okay, so we got Esposito, same strat, no change. Yeah, maybe one by one. Never mind. Broken toe. It's okay. All right, we'll start this game. Let's just start on balance first. Okay, so that let them come out a bit. They want to attack me, right? Gotta have some respect for Hoffenheim. Every time I didn't have respect for some of these teams, right, we lost to them. So let's just start. You know, let's not lose time. They've 53, 58. Okay, not too bad. Here we go. Once again, I have 200. So this is the database I'm using, right? So in case you guys want, this is the detail level that I've set, right? And these are all the leagues that we have loaded. So we've got all these leagues loaded. We got Argentina, basically like I don't know how many countries, there's a lot of countries, okay? And all of these leagues are playable, which gives us a very active transfer market and a very active loan market. All right, so we don't want to, the thing is, Volante, you don't want to type mark. Sometimes you don't even want to hard tackle them, right? Because you might pull a player out of position. This complete wing back, we're going to show them to the left. The problem with this complete wing backs is they come inside as well, right? Okay. Now, we're going to keep them wide so that they have to go down the flanks and attack. Let's see how that works. Okay. I mean, it's a simple strategy. I don't use Da Vinci's leaks. Yeah. I am fine. I don't have to use all those leaks set up. I do agree that there are not enough injuries in the game. Yeah. But I don't want to use I probably me and databases is I don't use custom databases because my track record with custom databases is depressingly bad. Meaning my games always crash. It's always happened. Like people have seen it on stream as well. Like, suddenly my entire save stops. It's over. We can't play anymore. I don't want to ever do that again. Yeah. So I now don't touch any custom database because I put so much time and I put so much effort into the custom database, the save. I it was quite tragic, the feeling. You spend so much, give so much to the save. In fact, I did a opening intro for every episode had its own very unique opening intro. I have never done that again. Yeah. Talk about heartbreak, man. That was heartbreak. That was very bad. It's okay. All right. So far, nothing much. This team really putting. Okay, let's go up to attacking. Encourage our team. Nothing much is happening. We're pushing as high up at the pitch as we can. Basically, going into a 3-1-6. They've got a lot of players back defending. Action zones. Basically, the whole game is being played in their half. You can see this from here at the bottom. See the whole game being played in their half. I'm not getting much love on the ball, man. 31 minutes in. John. Okay, what I'm gonna do is instead of playing with this, I'm gonna go DM on support. Why? Because they have an AM, right? They might pull my roaming. My roaming playmaker might get into trouble. Although I do like the roaming playmaker high up the pitch. I got extra play and attack. Luckily, never with Dave. Yeah, that's good. But I know Dave does a lot of. He puts a lot of effort into his DB lah. So if there's any DB I use is Dave's DB. Yeah. I'm not saying Dave's DB is bad. It's just that I just had one nasty experience, man. One nasty experience is all it takes, right? I never go there again. Oh, what a safe. What a safe. This is why I didn't want to see. We might have to change systems. Play a 4-2-3-1 front foot. Don't let them out at all. Okay, all right. We're changing for a while. Okay, we'll switch to this. Okay, so for this, we might have to ask Reyes to play here. Larson will play here. Okay. All right, slightly different. Okay. Literally, I cannot afford draws. Yeah. We haven't had a one. We only have one highlight. Okay. Yeah. Good word from Bayetic. Volante moves up, inverted wingback comes inside here. No, I'm thinking right now, whether this might be front foot, but the problem with this is that left flank is an inverted wingback. Both flanks are inverted wingbacks, right? It's this guy that's a problem. So Volante versus Volante and a complete wingback. But we're getting a few more shots on target, which is good. Okay. All right. Wow. No highlights. Not good. Why did I bring Van Persie? I was supposed to bench him. Okay. Hato, Branthwaite, Lacroix, KOD. Dragan will come on now. Ali Razor Tag will come on for Rooney. Archie Gray for Lawson. Nothing happening. What would you normally do after you sold a superstar for big money as an underdog club? Wow, if I sold a player, what would I do? I look for another potential superstar. I think that was the only way to play the game, right? You sell one superstar, I will make sure I never sell a superstar. Okay. That's like a major no-no in my book. Okay. I don't want to sell a superstar. Because if I do end up selling a superstar, the problem is you start selling a superstar, right? You need to have somebody in your club that can step up, right? Okay, but if you have no choice, you have to sell him. Then I would start looking for a player to fill his slots, as quickly as I can. Yeah. Oh no. Good block. Ball takes a wicked spin, man. Okay. Okay. Slight change to the tactic. Okay. Ali Razor Tag. Florian Wirtz. Reyes. Hato. Lacroix. I mean, they haven't really threatened us too much. We just have to be patient. Ooh. Again, not high XG chance. Keeping them under some pressure, so that's good. His wish they must have become too big for my budget now, and the big teams are drooling for him. Yeah, I guess then you got no choice. Hey, Reyes is so important to me, right? I mean, Reyes is just there. He's always in the thick of our chance creation. So we like I showed you earlier in the stream, you can find out. You can go to. There's a way of finding out in the game, but you gotta be like you gotta actually go into the game, find out all the high XG chances, and then you go and look at the linked up play in the shots column in the shots analysis when you go to your match by match thing. Look for basically an XG chain. Got the goal, man. What a goal from Florian Wirtz. I love him. We should have started with him at the start. Florian Wirtz, fresh legs, does the trick again. Offenheim was out to defend all day long, but the boys did it. Okay. Reyes still, I don't like it, no, because I don't think this game recognizes the pass before the assist. It does not. See 6.4. I just find it's one of the things in this game that makes no sense. He played a part in that goal. He played a part in the build-up. A few shots that we've had on goal, he's been a part of those. Yeah. Goes long. Hato with a ridiculous. Why didn't you let the ball go? So what do you plan to do? Right? Okay. How much so he's gonna leave your club, right? This player of yours, right? So what is he? Is he a goal scorer? Is he a creator? How important is he to your tactical setup? That's important questions to ask, no, FM boy. Okay, go. Oh no. Good defending from Lacroix. Interceptions, the king of our interceptions. He read the play. He stopped the move. Yeah. Oh, good again. Oh, chaotic defending. We did not play well at all. We did not play with man. We weren't out our best. It's one of the worst. About 140 million selling him, yeah. Right now you're safe. Got a lot of big values coming, right? Okay. So, yeah, I told you. Dragan Milosevic he believes he is no longer wants to leave the club in order to join by FC Bayern. He believes that Bayern have now dropped the interest in signing him. See what happened? Slowly, one by one, I give you like 2 weeks after the transfer window closes, right? All start becoming happy again. Yeah. This is just the thing about the game. Whatever it is, right? Players that got a chance to leave the club, and then the AI does this brilliant because you've got all these leagues that are playable, a lot of clubs want our players. What to do? Such is life. Right. Oh, no. I forgot to do something. I forgot to rest my place. Okay. All right, let's go to development center loans. So who's taken a dip? Alvarez was injured. Campanos, Smith. I don't know which would be nice, Matteo Huslin, 36 games. Whoever just joined, right? Campinas went to Ustende. Ooh, loves the game. Okay, good. Not bad. At least got a chance to play. Nugroho has made 3 appearances. That's good. All right. So all these guys doing okay. We're Hamburg, winger, inside forward. I mean, how often can you go into a game and keep doing this over and over again? All right. No, I don't think this is the player that's going to be playing. Too far away. So we keep this pressure on them. So I got my 2 tactics, right? I got my 4-3-3 and I got my 4-2-3-1. The 4-2-3-1, I use it whenever I'm playing like those wing-back based systems. Had I told you second one to come in. Braunthwaite happy to stay at Bayer Leverkusen. There we go. Not happy. Contract 32. One by one, all coming, Hey, I'm gonna happy to stay. I'm happy to stay. I'm happy to stay. Idiots. Please, this playing time. This guy also. I wanted to give an update on current player targets and promise you said this season. Fair increase, please do his playing time. Yeah, he's actually gonna be playing a lot more. He's thanks to one of you asking the question, right? I ended up going to do the XG chain for my tactic, and I discovered how important Reyes is to one of our formations. So he starts every game now. So it's quite easy if you do it that way in the game. Home players update, okay, not too bad. These guys, this is our player on loan. He's developing well. Yeah, he's got good football in him. Definitely worth it. Marcio Camponas is also now a defender. I don't know. He has to play a lot of games. Yeah, I think he will not play to his potential. Kai Norman is another one. Also had a high potential at one point, but because we didn't send him out on loan earlier, his development stalled a bit. That's okay. Basically, what you do is you come in here. You have to do your own like link. Okay, so what you do is you come into shared. You come pick up one of your matches, right? So let's go here. Cologne, right? 3-2. So you got to do your own physical analysis. Okay, so first thing you have to do is come to XG match story. Identify your XG chances, right? So we got basically all three of them are good chances, so that's good. Okay, so all three are good chances. This is the highest. So what I normally do is I actually get the value of the shot taken itself, right, for those 3 goals, right? Okay. If you are interested in doing this, so let's say it's 0.67 for this, and this is 0.25, and then this is 0.29, right? So all 3 are good chances. Okay. So I will take the score, and then I have a little spreadsheet where I write the scores down, and then I assign it to players. So if a player was involved in the past, he gets 0.29 as well, because that becomes his XG, right? So he gets a value for being a part of that chain that led to that XG, right? So, okay. So to do that, then you come inside. It's all 3, right? So come in, then we come here, then we go to passes. Now we need to find who created those passes. Okay, so here I think this is the highest one, right? So I show linked events. There are not many. Dragan Milosevic to him only. So this must have been, probably we can watch a highlight. It's probably a corner. Maybe it's a corner. I don't know. We have to find out. So okay, it's a free kick. So I'm not interested in this. Okay, this is out. So we throw this away. Not interested. Has to be open play. Okay, so that's out. So we come to this now. Show linked events. Now this is a corner. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, I won't be interested. Right. So it's not so good in this game. Then show linked events. Okay, this is not too bad, right? There's a chain here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just nice. It's all 5. So all these players are involved. I don't count this guy. I count this guy, and this guy. All 3 of these players play a role in this goal. So they all get a score. Because this could be an interception. He played it out. So you don't take this. This is the assist, right? You don't take the assist. Assist is already scored. So you take the pass before the assist. This one. So this guy gets scored, this guy gets scored, this guy gets scored. So I give them all the score. Right? So they get like 0.29, then do a weight for each one of them, because the further away, the weight comes down a bit. So like maybe 0.29, the next guy is going to get about 0.2, the next guy is going to get 0.7, 0.2, 0.15. Okay. All right, so you do that. Then you see how many times then you create like an XG score for that guy. You basically I'm creating an XG chain, my own XG chain. You can do, then you go to another match. All right, so it's a lot of work because the game doesn't do it for you. So you have to do it yourself. Right. So here come Borussia Mönchengladbach, right? So how many goals you got? 3.4, and this is a damn high XG, boy. Not enough goals, huh? A lot of shots. So I don't think this is a very good performance. So you go to analytical data again. Thank you very much. Okay. Sorry. There's nowhere in this game that'll tell you the XG chain is. So you look at this, all these chances, there are a lot of chances, right? So if you look at all this, right, there are quite a few 0.2 chances, no? Right? A lot of them. Okay. So we can actually come in, assume that the vast majority of them are decent. You want to only look at those that are open play. Shot of goal, shot of target. So let's take a look at all these, right? Shot. You just want those that are good chances, right? So these are shot on goal, shot save, shot on target. Right? So this one here, show linked event. Okay, this is a throw in, so forget it. Now look at this guy over here, show linked event. This one is a free kick to this guy. What should I highlight? Yeah, free kick. So out. So there's a lot of work. You have to go through this all by yourself. And then you got to analyze, keep analyzing, find open play, create a chain, assign a value to each player, and then do it. So this all linked on. This is definitely worth it, right? So this was a throw in, or just get opposition player had the ball or did a throw in. So you can watch this. He made an unsuccessful pass. We intercepted it. And he went, and this guy is not counted. By teacher's pass won't be counted. But 1, 2, 3, the players will be involved in this. So you have to find out, watch the highlights, to assign the last 5 players to get a score. They give them a score, and then you get your tag. There you get your own chain. At the moment, the game doesn't provide one, but this will be the basics of creating the XG chain yourself. So you can do it in the game, but it's a lot of work. If you are devoted and you want to find out if the player is doing well in your tactics, the only way to do it, man. Yeah. It's the way to find out yourself. I know it's a pain in the ass, and there's no way. Sometimes I feel that, it's almost as if the data is created for people. I mean, the guys in SI all got coaching licenses, right? The ones working on the match engine. But the viewers don't have coaching licenses. So they'd have to do a deep dive into analytics. You know how much work that is? It's like, I don't think a lot of you did stats in school or XG chain analysis, or this is just XG chain can be in other forms. You can create that in sales as well. You can create a similar thing for sales. The point of sales. Newcastle offered job interview decline. So if you might be doing this in your daily work. Similar process. How do you find who is part of the value chain? Right. We do all the time at work, right? So you apply the same principle to the game, Yeah. It's not a difficult concept to understand, but you have to find where you can get the data from the game. And you just have to isolate open play from set pieces. Then you're done. Hope that answered your question. All right. Hamburger SW coming up. Create no alerts popping up, which is quite sad. Doo-doo. Here we go, man. We're back third. Yeah, we got one game in over. We gotta keep winning games. So. Beautiful. Hey. Avenue. Now Dragan will start playing properly, right? Very annoying. Shaki Wempasi will bench him because he missed training. We didn't find out what they're doing, right? So we had to go to Data Hub again and check the opposition, what they play. Poacher, inside forward, winger. Look at him. All right. We just keep him. We'll get him to turn inside. Okay, we'll get him to turn inside. Ball winning blame him first. Segundo Varai won't time mark him. We'll time out this guy. We will time out this guy and close down this guy. Okay, so that's the plan. Opposition instructions, positions. All right, so the plan. Time out this guy. Do the new nice. Time out this guy. We show him inside because his footwork is not very good. I think that's enough. Let's just keep it simple. Huh? Okay. Yeah, let's go. I think that should be enough. I don't want to OY everybody. Because this guy's going to run. This Shadow Striker, no point. Okay, he's going to keep moving in this whole zone. So we don't need to pull up. This inverter winger is going to come here. This Volante is coming. There'll be traffic in this area anyway. Yeah. And there's no point time marking or closing down or trigger pressing this guy. He's just going to be sitting in this pocket here. So I think what we'll do is tactic. We'll trigger press him. Because he might have to keep coming back a lot, right? So to defend, because he's playing as an inverted wing back, and I'm putting a winger in that position to attack that space. So let's try this now. Yeah, this should be interesting. Reyes, Milo. So what we have to pay attention to is their backline, but they can play the ball out. Two, shutting down this avenue for them to play. Inside forward. Let's see if he's scoring a lot of goals. Shit, I forgot to do that. No, not many goals. I mean, I shouldn't be worried about him. His dribbling, finishing is not that good. Jumping reach, no height. Okay, never mind. We should be fine. Great ball to Milo. Reyes takes a shot. No, we should dominate. We should easily win this game. Bronthwaite, Otto Larson. Nice ball towards. Oh, Milo is back. You see, the moment, right? I think he's onside. The moment he's back, he's happy with the club, he starts scoring goals again. I tell you, right? This guy was scoring for us like a hat trick every game. No? Almost like there was what we had him starting off the season with 3 hat tricks in a row. Hat trick, hat trick, hat trick. Then after that, he had no goals. Then he scored 2 goals. Then he scored another hat trick. A crazy fella. Yeah, we should be fine. That's Rooney with a free kick goes far post. KOD hits the side netting. Okay, looking good. Hato to Reyes. Reyes, that's nice. Ooh. Oh God, third goal already. Rooney scored. Reyes, who else now? Again, Reyes played a part. Right, I also go for throw-ins. I include throw-ins because throw-ins are like open player. It's the same player always involved. Even on the other side, also Reyes is involved somehow. There's 2 goals now. Rooney with a free kick goes far post. Goes wide. Milo comes back. Now he wants to play for the team. Huh? I get quite annoyed when players they get so easily affected by transfer stories. Rooney. Oh no. Oh no, it's a mistake. Milo makes it 2. Told you he's back. Now he's happy. It's so annoying, right? This game. For 3 weeks, right? It's like having him on a holiday, you know. I don't feel like playing. I want to leave the club. Rooney, Larson keeps the ball. Yeah, the Vanderberg is under a lot of pressure. Oh, he's quite. I've been working my ass off to keep him. So, but now he's got a 300 million release clause in his contract. So it makes me very happy. Let's see if he accepts the next contract. Very tough to keep this kind of players. No? Not easy. Rooney with a free kick. Wait. Offside. I think Hato was offside. No, he wasn't. It's 4. Players are now wanting to stay at the club. Now they're all starting to play. We managed to avoid that period. We managed to avoid going into a slump at that point. We could have easily gone into a slump. What if Flash gives 300 million to the team that want to buy him? 300 million to the team. Well, no difference, right? If I won't let him go. I will do my best to hang on to my only goal scorer, man. So far, he's been doing quite well. Lots of hockey scores, yeah. I don't know, this is not 4-0 only. Round him down, I'm on, and come on, boys. Keep quiet, 4-0 up. Don't say anything. If I say the wrong words, right? How can you stop release clause? If 300 million, yeah. Whiplash can give the club 300 million if they want to. Yeah, I think that's the only way that it's going to happen, Kippy. You're right. If Whiplash gives another club 300 million, you're right. Then they trigger the release clause. Then what can I say? Yeah. 300 million. Don't. It's my baby. The one I developed. Reyes, oh no. Taken a knock. Reyes, he's so important to our tactical system, but we're going to see if he can play. We might as well bring on this guy as well. Hato will play. Ali Razor tag for Rooney. Let's go. Keep the pressure on the AI. Vandenberg. Jata really under pressure. See, hard tackle the fellas. The only things, the players I'm hard tackling, doing okay. Zay Emery, oh, what a bottom. Milo! Oh no, I thought he had his hat trick. Check OIs again. I thought I saw some changes. So what have we got here? Same. Jata has been shown right foot, right? Okay, correct. We're hard tackling this guy. That's the only one OIs I have. Yeah. I kept it simple. So we want to remove this guy as a passing option. We're not letting him play out from the back. And this guy, we just showing him inside. We just kept it simple. I targeted just specific players in that system. So the Jata, just his only game, screwed. So he can't deliver because he's not really much of a goal threat, right? Right. So it's just a simple approach. Identify specific threats and deal with them. All right. No, Jata. Ah, good. Okay, we're gonna take Sergio, bring him on from Brunswick. Um, Eichberger for KOD. Last 10 minutes. Back to XG and goal ratio that I like. Like XG is lower than goals. Means we're doing a good job. Gray. What a ball to Zay Emery. Words! Please upload these lives in YouTube. What lives? I'm gonna upload this. I'm gonna edit it. This OIs thing, I'm gonna create a show for it. Then I'm gonna just show you what I did in different games. What is the difference between get stuck in and that opposition are no difference. Both are the same. Yeah. The only difference is this. Okay, there is a small difference. Sorry, correct me. Yeah, there is a small difference. Okay, whenever you use a play instruction, it is specifically for that player, right? So when you put in like hard tackle as a PI on one of your players, he will hard tackle wherever he is, wherever the player is, with any part of the pitch, right? So he could be in attack. The fullback can be very high up the pitch. He will still hard tackle there if he needs to, right? Maybe you have got counter pressing on. He might do that if he's high up the pitch. So that's a PI specific to that player and what he's supposed to do. Okay. An opposition instruction is different when you hard tackle opposition instruction because you are targeting an opposition player. And any other, so whenever that player enters any of your player zones, your players will just go, boss said, hard tackle him. So it doesn't matter what your players have as PIs. No. Only issue here is if your entire team is stacked to get stuck in, and then you also decided to add hard tackle as a PI to all your tactics, then maybe you might be asking for some trouble. So it pays to know your own team. Like, do you have a player who's got very high competitive streak playing on that side of the pitch? Because an OI is a zonal instruction that affects a few of your players in your team. You might target an opposition player, but the instruction that follows is for players in your team. If I OI him, right? If I said, assume this is the opposition team and OI this guy, the moment any of my players encounter him in their zone, they will hard tackle him. So that's the difference. It's a big difference. It's a very big difference. Sometimes it's better to OI specifically instead of going get stuck into everybody. Right? There might be specific players you want to hard tackle. Right? That's a nice good win from us. So we're back topside. Guys, look at the table. Borussia Dortmund have a game to play. Nice. Okay. Training, rest one day. Miguel Reyes training. He needs to be careful. Okay. Injured for 1 to 3 days, that'll be fine. Except for goal bonus. No wonder he's happy. Bundesliga 1921. The race is on between all our players. Oh, you support the idea of uploading this live stream to BTN Live. What I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to see what I can do. Lah. Yeah, so upload the stream. The BTN live channel, right? Yeah, I think I might do that. Oh, this specific stream, not the last one. The last one, yeah, we tried. I didn't record it from the whole start. Yeah. Okay. So here again, right? So once again, you want to go and identify your XG chain, right? So you come in here, boom, look at your tactic. Simple, like yeah, but the thing is, this kind of things you gotta do every game, no, to get the pattern, yeah, to see whether you got pattern. So here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, all very good chances. Again, all 4 of them are pretty decent chances. So we can look at this and just go shots and remove this, remove this. Just take a look at the shots. Right. So this Dragan show linked events. This is a very good chain. Who is playing not this guy? You don't look at him. This guy starts getting the point. So 1, 2, 3. Not the first pass. Not the first pass. Like here, this guy can score, this guy gets score, this guy gets score. So the players are important. Hato, Larson, Bronthwaite, Hato, Larson. Right, so these 3. Hato, Larson. Sounds like my defense, man. Right, this is my libero. No, this is my libero. This is my inverted fullback. This is my box-to-box midfielders. They all get points, right? So then after this is this guy, show linked events again. Now this is definitely probably a set piece, okay? Show linked events. This is definitely a set piece again. So 2 set pieces. Oh, this show linked events. Rooney, again set piece. Wow, what the heck, man? All set pieces. Oh yeah, this was a free kick, right? Was it a free kick? What should I like? These guys were all over this team. No. This is the rarest one. See, this is the problem in XG chain, right? Okay, in the game of Football Manager, if they give us XG chain, we still need to go back and do ourselves. Because I disagree if XG chain does not look at this initial first pass. See, this is why I say Reyes was playing a very big part in my tactic. See this, right? The throw in. Okay, Reyes is the one that starts this move, right? Okay, it goes to Wirtz, so you don't count the throw in. Reyes plays this pass to Wirtz, then Wirtz goes in and takes a shot. Block. Larson takes the ball. Reyes is the one that played it into the dangerous area. So he gets a score for me. So it's like you want to know how your tactic is doing in the long run. These are small things that you look at. I guess it's a pain in the ass. Plaza, I don't say you tend to like because team talks are overrated in my honest opinion. Okay, really, you just go and get a guy with good discipline, team management. That's it. Put him. In fact, I don't even know what my assistant manager's rating is. Good point. You came here. I never bothered. No, until today, I've never bothered to know whether he's good enough for the job. Okay, who's this? Head performance analyst. Who's this? Where's my SEPI? Where is my assistant manager? Chris Powell. Come, let's go. People management 18. Judging playability, judging play tactical knowledge, determination, discipline 16. Okay, I mean, so. Yeah, he's all right. That's it. I always thought our team talks are overrated. I never bother. You know. Tactics, your tactics and how you choose your players is more important than your team talks. Yeah. Anybody who tells me team talks is damn important in the game, I'm like, seriously, dude, you're just to me, right? That's misleading the masses. Yeah, team talks are not important. Your tactic is more important. You can see I've done it on the stream. I think if you're new to the stream, you've not seen my crazy streams where I intentionally say the wrong things to the team and you still win the game. Yeah. They scoring goals. I tell them you've had a very bad day. They don't win the game. I say, you played. If they win a game, I tell them they play lousy. When they play lousy, I tell them you're brilliant today. How will you handle that, man? As a player, total confusion, guys. We are still second. We are not far away. No, we are putting a lot of pressure on Borussia Dortmund. They cannot afford to lose. They just drew their first game. I need them to draw a few more. We are just knocking on their door. But look at the GD, 64. They are just hammering everybody. This is tough, man. I'm trying a Christmas box. We're halfway through this year. I think my tackers try also in the last that there are too many players. Total mess, passengers crazy. So my fullbacks are part of the entrance to the area. There's that I should probably go. Any tips? Very good question. I don't know what your players are like. Like if it's a box formation, you gotta look at things like build up play, whether your players are going well. I really honestly, you'd have to look at it, man. I can't really give you that once over. I mean, like, unless I actually am in your game, looking at your players and your teams. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, you can't. Okay, this is what I'm dead set against, right? I'm dead set against. I know I offer you guys a lot of tactics because I'm hoping that you use the tactics to go and create your own or to experiment. I find that it's better to go in that direction. Understand how roles and duties operate in the game. If you can do that, phew, man, you're golden, man. You're gonna be good at this game. So far, so good, right? So far, we are just doing our best to hang on to these super teams in front of us. Yeah, we're winning enough games. We done okay, lah. Some of these matches we hammered some teams, but we are reaching the point where Champions League is coming again. We're in a round of 60. We don't know who we are playing. In fact, the next game, and that is Champions League. Ooh, things are getting mighty interesting. Good players in the box, mid wing backs, basically. Yeah, like I wouldn't know, right? So yeah, see, this is the thing, right? You gotta look at your tactic as well. Look at the players. There's a lot of times when I'm looking at the formation I'm playing against and making decisions on what to do. Yeah. Firstly, play a narrow system like a box tactic, Christmas box. Sometimes can be challenging as well. 4-3-2-1. It's very, very central. So, hey, we draw. I told you, everybody's. Look at it. Everybody wants to stay at the club. No. Look at that. Halseth Naipan happy to stay. All happy now, huh? All happy. One moment you leave the club, now you want to stay. Should I stay or should I go? Always this game, you just have to go. You just have to get past, right? Transfer window. All you got to do is just get past the first 2 weeks. Third week, you'll be fine. By 20th February, you're golden. All right. Okay. All right, so how are the OIs? Are they clear for most of you now? 11-40 matches done, equal happy. Exactly. I think if you're playing a concentrator 4-3-2-1, right? You're going into the area, right? So, wow. Man, do you have players who like 1-2s? Maybe that could be it. If they're shooting too much, then shoot less often to your entire team. And then also the other thing is reduce the goal bonuses and increase the assist bonuses. That's a bit of a crazy thing, but I've done that before. It actually works, bro, in the game. For some strange reason, right? It actually works. Okay, what we're going to do now is I got to go. And the kids are going to be having, to do that thing that they do, I got to go and sleep with the boys. One of them, the youngest one, is demanding my attention. Yeah. The OI staff has been informative. Yeah, I want to thank all of you, man. Yeah, I'm glad that the OI staff has helped you out. I will get more of these done for the future. If you guys do okay, if you enjoyed the show, let me know. More of this will come out on other channels. I'll do a shorter show and I'll probably restream this on BTN Live, the channel. So I want to thank all of you for popping in today. We're going to go and read second yellow card. So I want to thank you. You guys stay safe, take care of yourselves. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.